ICE isn't welcome here.
We're all allowed to walk here.
I don't talk to Nazis.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hi friends, Ron Nate, Idaho Freedom Foundation here at the No ICE protest. We're going to talk to some of the leftists here and figure out just what their big deal is. What is their problem with immigration and why can't we enforce it? Let's go. Would you like to answer a few questions?
You got a warrant? I've hated Donald Trump longer than anybody.
So you're protesting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Okay.
ICE is Donald Trump's personal Gestapo. He does whatever they want. They wear masks. There's no honor in that.
Do you have a problem with Antifa wearing masks when they do their protests?
Do you even know what Antifa stands for? People that are wearing masks, I don't know why, and I don't think they're Antifa. The fact that he's got a war against Antifa is people that don't like dictators.
Do you know what ICE stands for?
Immigration, something.
Did Obama employ ICE to enforce immigration?
If he did, he didn't do anything worth protesting about like this.
You mentioned Wilder. Do you think that the federal law enforcement should not have raided an illegal gambling and drug ring?
And take the military with them? That was way overkill. That was out of control. It did not have to go down like that at all. It was basically ICE showing off.
What people are being arrested?
Every Mexican they can get their hands on. Have you heard of Stephen Miller? I want 1 million people arrested today. It's out of control.
All right. If we had a sign-up sheet here to host illegal immigrants in your home, would you sign that?
You're making this battle cry over illegal immigrants.
If somebody broke into your home, do you have the right to kick them out?
I'm done. I'm done. Go.
Another leftist protesting ICE and protesting the enforcement of U.S. laws. Do you think if someone is here illegally and they're involved in an illegal gambling and drug ring, that they should be arrested?
Sure, like any person.
So you agree with the raid in Wilder?
No.
Isn't that what they were doing?
Is that why they zip-tied children?
If they were all breaking the law, including bringing kids to a gambling thing, don't you think the laws should be enforced? So if they didn't put a zip tie on a child, you would have no problem with the whole event?
I don't know enough, truthfully, about that event.
But you're here protesting. Are countries allowed to have borders and enforce them?
There is no borders. It's one world. If you have borders, you're a coward. You're falling to those animal instincts, those fear of pack mentality instincts, where you're like protecting your nuts. And dude, nobody's coming to take your nuts. You're gonna be all right. There's plenty of food for everybody. There's plenty of love for everybody. What you do is you're sparking paranoia. And this is about schizophrenia. People start thinking that someone's gonna come and take something from them. And religion is doing this. And the white supremacists are doing this, and you're doing it as a tradition. I mean, let's make people scared.
We're one world. Why are you waving the flag of one country?
Oh, because you know what? Check this out. It's not all about, it's about whoever's a minority, whoever's being attacked. I'm an activist, and every minority is an activist, and I will stand behind Chinese, because I know that America's also screwed over the Chinese. So you know what? We gotta love everybody, we gotta stop this, we gotta get united, and we gotta get on one page, because the Chinese are gonna eat our lunch, and guess what? Mexicans are a great example. They're hardworking people. They're harder working than white, fat people.
Yet another enlightened view from the left.
Thank you, my friend.
Let's go find someone else.
We're all allowed to walk here.
Is the U.S. a great country?
Quite frankly, no.
Then why do people want to come here so much?
I think it's because for a lot of different countries, the opportunities are better here. And for a good example, like in Latin America, there's been a lot of imperialism, forced economic sanctions on smaller nations. And because of that, they have inevitably destroyed their economies in their own homeland. So the only opportunities they feel like they could have is in America.
So then could you say that the U.S. is better than most Latin American countries?
Yes, but because of imperialism.
Hearing a few questions?
Don't do it.
Nope.
He's a maggot.
No questions?
No, fuck you.
Stop!
are you protesting?
Fascist trash.
Everyone is not welcome here, apparently.
You're agitating comrades.
I'm asking questions.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're here in bad faith. You're here to spin it. So get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not.
If what you're saying is the truth, how can it be spun? I'm Ron with the Idaho Freedom Foundation. Nice to meet you.
I'm Nancy.
Do you think somebody here illegally and breaking the law should have laws enforced against them?
If you break the law, yes, you should have due process, and
Including the law that says you can't come here without permission?
that's currently a misdemeanor and should be dealt with accordingly.
So wasn't what ICE was doing in Wilder, arresting people for a gambling and drugs? Oh, are you going to let him tell you to be quiet? Again, a woman being told to be quiet by a man, and she obeyed. That's how the left is working today. Hi, would you mind answering some questions?
No, sorry.
Okay. Hi, yeah, would you mind answering some questions?
No, thank you.
You don't want to answer questions? Do you want to answer some questions yet?
I don't talk to Nazis.
Where were the Nazis? Where are the Nazis?
That's who he is. He gets paid with dark money from out of state.
I've seen this one before. He thinks everyone who disagrees with him is a Nazi. They don't want to answer questions. They want to protest, but they don't want to answer questions. If they were firm in their beliefs, you'd think they'd want to answer questions, but they don't. They must be afraid of truth being exposed. Would you mind answering some questions? No. I'm Ron with the Idaho Freedom Foundation.
He's a maggot.
Are you being told to be quiet by him? Her? I don't know. My friend, would you mind answering some questions? I just wanted to see what your patch meant. Can you tell me what a fascist is?
I do not have a dictionary definition of fascist on hand.
What is your walking around understanding of it? Oh, he wants to shut you up, apparently. Hello, friends. Ron with the Idaho Freedom Foundation. We just finished the ICE protest. Talked to a lot of folks with interesting ideas on immigration and law enforcement. We also had some interesting characters walking around telling people not to talk to us for some reason. I guess they don't want everyone to engage in their free speech rights. But anyway, interesting day here at the ICE protest. Hope you enjoyed the videos. This is Ron signing out.